Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Street Crypto here, back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Qtum and its token of Qtum. So Qtum is currently sitting at $16.23, sitting around about 11% increase in the last 24 hours, with a market cap of $1.6 billion. Quickly, before we go into what Qtum actually is, I've just launched my Twitter account, and this is where I tweet all my TA and biggest gems. As we can see, I made some really good calls in just the last day alone. So if you guys want to get the quickest updates and highlights on all my thoughts related to crypto, go check me out on Twitter. But let's get back to the video. So if you don't know what Qtum is, or Qtum is pronounced a proof of stake smart contract open source blockchain platform and value transfer protocol. It aims to bring together the strengths of Bitcoin and Ethereum into one chain, and Qtum is built on Bitcoin's UTXO transaction model. So Qtum has all-time highs near $90. But it hasn't really seen much, traction towards all-time highs this bull run. It's only seen a high of $27 back towards, March and June, and it saw a low of nearly $5 towards the late July. Now, getting into some news related to Qtum. Now, Qtum was founded back in 2016, and it is an enterprise-focused blockchain running smart contracts on multiple virtual machines. And in August of 2020, the co-founder of the project announced a $1 million in grants to encourage developers to create DeFi applications on the blockchain. And in February, Qtum announced that it had worked with Gate.io blockchain exchange to lock 3 million Qtum tokens valued at $20 million. And these tokens were wrapped to provide rewards for developers pursuing DeFi opportunities. Now, there was also there were $5 million in cash available to reward NFT/GameFi/Metaverse projects on Qtum. So there was a lot of incentives for developers to come onto the Qtum network and start creating these Metaverse /gaming ecosystems, and that's really what you want to see. Now, it's gonna be an incentive for people to come onto that network and try and form some kind of ecosystem, and it's really what you want to see. Now, the thing you don't know about Qtum is that in April of this year, it reduced the inflation rate of the token from 4% to 1%, and the blockchain is designed to reduce the reward for miners over time as a process known of halving. So there is a halving coming up, and it is the first Qtum halving, which is scheduled for December of this year, which is just a week away. Now, there's no exact date when in December, but there is a halving going to be happening in the next month. Now, that's why, or one of the reasons why we've seen a little bit of a boom recently, is because people are starting to realize there is going to be a halving, and the Qtum blockchain is actually faster than Bitcoin. Sorry, with blocks processed every 32 seconds. So going into some TA about where Qtum is heading in the short term. Now, if we just zoom out a little bit, we've been forming this upward trend line since the end of September, where we saw Qtum bottom out at $8.65, and then we saw a high of nearly $19 at the start of November. Now, where do we go from here? Well, anything testing this trend line is pretty much an immediate buy for me. Now, the reason I say that is because of the halving coming up. There's going to be a lot of hype for the next couple of weeks until it comes, and there's going to be, if we test it towards $14 and $14.50, I think that Qtum is really an easy buy here. Now, once we reach this $14 mark, if it does happen within the next couple of days, because we do have overhead resistance at $17, and it looks like we're going to be rejecting from there as we get a MACD cross and RSI resets as well. So it looks like $14.5 is going to be coming relatively soon. Now, once we reach this $14.05 mark, it'd be really interesting to see what happens. Now, obviously, we're hoping for some kind of rebound upwards as this interacts with the trend line. But, the more you test the trend line, usually the weaker it gets. So we've wicked it 4 times nearly and haven't broken down. However, just be a little bit careful, guys, because a breakdown would see us test support at, first of all, $13 and then $12. So just be a little bit careful for that, guys. But I think if we do test it right here, I'm going to be buying and then watching it very carefully to see if we break down. And then if we do get this test at $14.5, a bound would be likely, testing resistance back at $17 and then further pushing to overhead resistance at $18. So I would say if you're looking for buy orders for Qtum, look for $14.5 and then wait for overhead resistance at first $17 and $18 to sell. Now this would be profits of easily 20%. So just keep that in mind, guys. And the reward halving will keep buying pressure for the next couple of weeks, very, very high. But just be a little bit careful, guys, because Qtum has seen a spike in volume, so it's going to be really volatile in the next couple of days. But that was just a quick video on the Qtum blockchain and the Qtum token. If you guys want to check out any other cryptos, let me know down below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest updates on all things crypto. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.